Delivery day, and we've been waiting so long for this. I'd say this is probably like 8 months in the making for me. For you guys, I probably started talking about it like 2 or 3 months ago. Long awaited, and the crazy part is, yesterday I had no idea that today I would be picking up this bike. Ooh, 66 bucks ain't bad. Since this was so last minute, as of right now, I don't have anyone that's coming with me. Got a little 600 action right there. I don't even know if you guys can see. But yeah, since I found out really late last night, I was like, we're just gonna send it tomorrow. I'll get all my work done. Posted a video this morning. We're headed down to Miami to officially pick up the newest addition to the FastLane fleet. Now, before we get to the dealership, I want you guys to throw your comments below. Don't skip ahead in the video. Throw your comments below what you genuinely think it is. I gave y'all a ton of hints in the Atlanta video, and a couple of you guys were able to guess it, which I'm really impressed by. Like I stated in that video, it's a bike I've ridden before and done a review video on, but it's not a brand that I currently own, and it's not the genre of bike that I currently own, but it will fit in with the theme, the overall theme of all my bikes. We're about 2 hours into our 4-hour drive. Got 2 hours left, but enough talking. Let's get down to beautiful, sunny Miami baby. You got some beautiful palm trees. Look at that, that's how you know we are getting close to Miami, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, we just made it here to the dealership, and they have some insane, absolutely wild bikes on the other side of the camera. Before we go inside, I want to show y'all some of these bikes. Some of y'all might be able to pick up on what bike, or at least what brand of bike I'm getting when I flip you around here in just a sec. But man, look at this, dude. Holy cow. This is the Rush. Dude, I have not seen this special edition in person. This is just gorgeous, and it's got the aero exhaust on there. Look at those carbon wheels. Holy cow. This is just such like a beautiful, beautiful bike, man. With the aftermarket suspension. Golly, it's got the clear clutch cover. Whoever owned this bought this expensive bike and then also dumped some crazy money into it. It's got the cooling ducts at the bottom, Öhlins electronic suspension, all this dry carbon. I mean, the hard part with MV is that there's so many details on the bike that the camera just doesn't do justice of like the edges and the sharpness and just how aggressive looking this bike is. Wow. I'm not a big naked bike guy, but that is sweet. I don't even know what this is. A Reparado course? Oh, I see it right there. There we go. F3. Yeah, this is a special edition one. I've never seen this color scheme before. That is also really beautiful. And look at all the like carbon, red, white, and green. You guys know I love the Italian theme here. And then we've also, it looks like we've got another special edition bike with the SC Project. Look at the welds. Crazy right now, nerding over this. With the carbon tip on there. This is the Dragster. Okay. Then we got a Dragster RR. I don't know much about MV. I've got a lot to learn about this brand. Yeah. Talk about freaking eye candy right here. There really are levels to bikes. You think you're doing something and you come and see bikes like this? I feel like these are like almost the hyper bikes of the super bike or sport bike world. I actually like the green. I've never seen that before on this bike. That sounds so good, man. They're doing an ECU flash on this thing. And they've also got some other really cool bikes in service too. Welcome to heaven. Oh my gosh. I've seen a lot of showrooms, but there is nothing quite like seeing all these MVs lined up in here, man. Sheesh. Now, I'm new to MV, so tell them what your name is.
My name is Ricardo.
Ricardo, like, we got a pup in here. Oh. And then you had to tell me about, because I'm like new to this world, bro.
215 horsepower.
Okay, 215 horsepower.
Rush. Last year there's coming out. There's 300 in the world. 300 in the
world? Oh, and is this a special edition one?
Special edition, they made it for 3 years.
So I've never even seen this color scheme before. Does it have a name for it or anything? Or? And just the details of these, like, I don't know how to get it across on camera. You have to see these in person. It's eye candy looking at it, man. Look at the exhaust, the cover, all the carbon on here. So all right. I'll stop teasing you guys. I'll tell you the brand. If you couldn't tell by now, we're getting an MV I won't tell you which one yet. Comment below what you think, which one I'm getting. You guys saw me ride this bike and you freaking loved it. I loved it. This thing was incredible. I was honestly genuinely blown away. And I've ridden a lot of bikes. There's a lot of bikes that just like shock me, but I did not want to hand the keys back. Let's just say that when I got done riding it. It sounds good. It looks good. It feels like you're on a sport bike, but you're a little bit more comfortable. All right, tell them your name. Introduce yourself.
So when it comes to the front row, number one, you're going to be seeing basically the first ever 2022 Brutale 1000rr Nurburgring edition.
Yeah.
This one, they only made 150 of them worldwide. This one does have the plaque actually on the side. It's going to be number 42.
Ooh, there you go.
What's nice about the Nurburgring is that it's the first Brutale 1000 to actually ever come out with a full, complete aero exhaust system.
Yes, and it sounds amazing.
Yes, this one does also have the gold BST carbon fiber wheels.
I see it right there. The lighting's kind of bad, but yeah, y'all saw it outside too.
Yeah. New and upcoming is going to be the Brutale 1000rr Acid, which is going to come out in a very similar silver color, except with blue accents instead of red accents. It's also going to come with a one-off blue Rotobox carbon fiber wheel set.
Oh,
so
snap.
It's going to be something
This would be
special
sick.
coming in about 2 months' time.
There we go. Oh, heck yeah. Okay.
Moving on to the Rush. The Rush, I think, is something that you were also on as well, or was it a...
No, I haven't gotten to ride this yet. I rode the Nurburgring, but not the Rush,
Well, they're fairly similar.
Yeah.
The Rush is different as far as componentry. You got a different headlight, you got a different tail section. This one here is a Rush. It's not only a limited edition, it's a limited series. So basically the limited series means that they only produced it for 3 years, 21, 22, and this is the final year, 23.
Wow. Okay.
Every year is limited to 300 editions each. This is the final year, which they call their Mamba edition in the Mamba orange. It's like an orangey metallic with some red into it.
Yeah, it's sick.
Then you move on to just the base model, which is the mid-trim of the Brutale 1000rr.
And it still just looks so good, man.
It does. Then this is technically what you would call their base model. So it goes from RS, RR to the limited edition.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and they all just look so good together, man. The fact that they have this many of them too is also just blowing my mind. Are most of these sold as well?
Most of them are sold.
Okay, so someone just bought this dragster right here. Look at the exhaust on it. Is it all just titanium and just the bluing?
That is titanium, so that's actually a special product with MV Agusta that they make. It's one of their accessory items. It comes in 3 different colors. That's their slip-on.
Yeah.
This is the titanium blue look. They also have the ceramic black, and then just your regular natural silver titanium. Did a few products as far as the exhaust. We have the new Rage Cycle tail tidy on the back. And then we also did some customized Rhizoma stealth mirrors onto the dragster.
That's cool.
To my recollection, this is actually going to be the first dragster with Rhizoma stealth mirrors.
Oh, dang.
We had to do something a little special in order to make them compatible for the customer, but it came out very, very well.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Guys, I'm at a loss for words. This is just like art, like straight up artwork in here. There's levels to this, okay? Then they have the F3.
That would be the F3RR.
Wow.
That's the mid-trim of the F3. So your base model will be the R, which is the old red one here in the back. Then you move on to the RR, and the RC.
And then the Super Veloce. I've only seen like one-off versions of these. Are they like pretty unique in that way?
They are, and you have some very, very different specs, you could say, of the Super Veloce. We have the newest edition, which is their 98 series. And then we also have the one-of-one Agostini, which was then hand-signed on the gas tank by Mr. Giacomo Agostini at the MV Agusta factory.
Wow, that's really cool. And look at the sparkle in the paint too. Yeah, that's
actually the only Super Veloce that ever came out since 2020 diesel with complete Öhlins suspension. So that you'll notice has Öhlins forks and Öhlins rear shock and Öhlins steering damper. These are just different to see in person, man. It is unreal. Whoever is designing these, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. All right, guys, so they're gonna roll these out next to my bike. That's the spoiler. I didn't get the Nurburgring, unfortunately. This thing is beautiful, but like I said,
We got some plans. We got some plans. Don't worry. She's rolling the RR out. So there's another hint. I did not get this bike either. But this is another beautiful one. We got him that showed up, man. Y'all say what's up to him.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Y'all see him on the channel a million times, man. I appreciate you pulling up. I hit him up. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in Miami today. Pull up, man. So he pulled up on the ZX10. Before you see, because you don't know what bike I'm getting, do you?
No.
What bike do you think it is?
Is it an 8?
No, it's not an 8.
No?
It's not an 8.
I don't know. Is it a naked bike though?
It is a naked bike, yes.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But I'll stop teasing you guys. Welcome my brand new MV Agusta Brutale SP. You have to see in person to really like appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Just your eyes have to see all the angles, the sharp edges on here to just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is insane, yes. And he watches the channel as well. I know you don't want to be on camera, but there we go. I appreciate you watching, man. Heck yeah, let's go. You would never guess. That's what I'm saying. Some of you did guess it, most of you are off. I told y'all it's not something that you would expect me to ride, but it will fit in with the rest of the fleet. There is, like he was just saying, there's nothing
on the street that looks like that.
Yeah, and I agree 100%. He's got an MV, so he knows, man. Just the rareness, the uniqueness, the sound, the power, everything. Insane looking, man. God, it's already got the Brembos. So they're rolling the Nurburgring out here, and I want to show y'all the difference between this and my bike. Oh, this is Nurburgring, this is the RR. I'm losing my mind. Y'all hear that? Whoa. Oh my gosh. This is probably one of my favorite sounding bikes. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but just listen to it. Whoa. And look at that TFT dash on there too. Let's go, baby! First time sitting on the brand new MV Agusta. This doesn't even feel real that it's my bike, man. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And this is the base model one, which is crazy. Y'all see the trim levels, higher trim levels over here, but I can't even talk right now. You roll it out some to give y'all a better angle, but wow. It's nice and comfortable, man. This is gonna be like the new quote-unquote daily. So, wow. Yeah, this is nice. And it just feels premium. Everything feels premium. I can't even believe this is like mine. It doesn't sound like the Nurburgring, but we're gonna get it there, don't worry. I got plans already. Exhaust on the way. Wow. They filled it up. Thank you guys. There's 3 miles on the dash. How does your boy look?
Nice.
Wow. I can't even believe it right now. Guys, look how beautiful this dash is right here. RPMs, cold engine, got a little warning right there. It's a sport mode. 3 miles on there. Holy cow, I gotta learn what all these buttons do. We got launch mode over here. Y'all know we're gonna be using the hell out of that. Wow. Got an Olin's steering dampener in there. I don't know if you can see that. We'll get rid of these mirrors. Oh man, there's even more stuff. I'm just toggling right here. Wow. We need a name for her, guys. We need a name for her. Thank you guys so much, man. Seriously, I wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for all y'all's support, and I'll never forget that. So it's been a long, hard journey, but we're getting there. Still on the road to 1 mil. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the FastLaneD gang, baby. Turn signal down in there. And that's cool. I like that it's down there and not on the mirrors, because we're gonna take these off. That'll be like the first thing I'll do when I get home. Mirrors off, exhaust is being ordered. It's got Brembo brakes. We're gonna put new suspension on here. Dude, look how mean that looks from the rear. look at those pipes. And that looks so aggressive when you're behind it. And just the taillight, it almost reminds me of like the GT3 RS Horse's taillight. How it's just like long and slim and yeah, goes across the whole bike. It's got the matching shock down in there too. We'll probably end up changing that suspension out as well. Now we'll go ahead and give her the first revs. This can be the first of many revs that she is going to be doing. Not much yet. Like I said, exhaust is already in the works, on the way. That'll be done before the bike is revealed at the meet. So by the time you're seeing this, I probably already have an exhaust on it. Because y'all know I like my bikes loud as hell. We got all 3 trim levels of the Brutale lined up here. And I want to show you guys the differences here. Now the main difference between the RR, as you can see right here, and the RS, which is what I ended up going with, is going to be a suspension. It's got this beautiful Öhlins Gold suspension on there versus mine just has the plain Jane. How do you say that? Marso something like that. Someone correct me in the comments. I know you guys will. And then same thing in the rear. It's got the Öhlins suspension. I don't know if you can peep that down in there. It's got different wheels. So you see those versus mine, which we're going to change that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then the carbon bits on here. So it's got a lot of matte carbon all down through there, all up through there, in here, and I guess on here, the front cowl, and I'm pretty sure that's it. They've got the same motors in both, and everything else is pretty much the same. Now, the reason why I went with the RS over the RR is because I feel like a lot of my bikes, I get them, like my M1000, for example. With that bike, it's like, what do you do to it besides add just little bits? It's already perfect right out the gate. My goal is to make this bike more special, more unique than the Nurburgring. And this is a beautiful bike out the box, but it's like, if I were to buy this, what would I do with it? Literally, I mean, I can add some bits here and there to kind of make it my own, but this is more of a blank canvas. Like I said, it's all this black plastic, so you know, all of this will be changed to carbon. I'm gonna get the race suspension set up. I'm gonna switch out the clip-ons, which is also a different thing between my bike and this bike. You see how the clip-ons are a lot lower. These are raised, so it's actually more comfortable, but I'm still a young guy, so I can still ride bikes that have aggressive seating positions. And aside from those 3 things, the carbon, the suspension, and the clip-ons, they're the exact same bike. So you save some money going with the base model. I am not a big dry carbon fan, which is what these bikes have. If I were to buy this bike, I would take this off anyways. The only thing that I'm gonna be missing is the electronic suspension that this bike has, but I think we'll be okay. All my other bikes have electronic suspension anyways. When you step up to the Nurburgring, I mean, this is just, you get the carbon wheels, and you just get the special limited edition plaque on here too, and you get the full aero exhaust, which you guys heard. Sounds incredible, but I mean, other than that, it's kind of like, I could make something crazy like this or buy something crazy like this. And typically I buy something crazy like this, but I think it's time we do something different, really flex my creative muscles and have some fun with this bike. Like I said, I got some crazy plans for it. It's gonna be a good time. And honestly, part of me wants to get a rush now. Let's start it up. Sounds so good. You already know we gotta get the clear clutch cover. And that's the other thing with the carbon, like I don't wanna have to buy that, pay for it, and then have to take it off. I could just get the black plastic one and then put the clear on there, save some money, and like I said, make it more one-off. That's yours? Also, this is her bike right here. I love this. You did exquisite taste. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. Is this the same engine as mine, or is it different than the rest? So mine will sound like that when I put an exhaust on it. Yo, what? That sounds nuts. Yo, there is no other bike that sounds like that. That sounds like an exotic, like, car. Oh my gosh. My bike's gonna sound like that once you put the exhaust on there. You already know. Holy cow. I'm in love. I'm in love. We made the right choice, guys. Where are we gonna put the turn signals on this bike? So they can custom put them right into there. Y'all see it dug into there. So it's still very, very noticeable, but it's also, it's hidden when the lights are off. Like on this side, so you cannot see it at all where it is. So, and on stock, they come on the back. Obviously, that's gonna be one of the first things we get rid of, is that. So we gotta put some turn signals on here. We're gonna do the sound difference between this Aero exhaust, which is the setup I'm gonna go with on my bike, versus the Aero that comes on the Nurburgring. I need my bike to sound like that. You got a little bit of a different tone. Yeah.
Sounds louder.
Yeah, this does sound a little bit louder. It might be because of the headers.
But it's also, you gotta think, it's going from 4 tips to 1 tip.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true.
This disperses the sound a little bit more than that one.
That makes sense. Y'all comment below, which one do you like? The 4-pipe Aero or the single exit Aero? I think looks-wise, this looks better. She doesn't have the headers on hers. This is a full exhaust system. She just has the silencer and then the link pipe. I think with the headers, it'd be just as loud, obviously. So you might have to do the headers. All right, the boys are getting her loaded up. Here she goes. There it is. She's locked and loaded, guys. Appreciate you fellas, man. Look how sick that looks from the back. Oh, man. You guys have it, man. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I can't believe we had another one in the fleet, but I know it's like, oh, he got another bike, and I never ever do this stuff to like flex so I can buy another bike. I do it to inspire you guys and show y'all. Y'all been here since day one. All right, we're at a CBR 1000 07rr, and now we've just built up this fleet of motorcycles, and it's unreal. And as always, I can tell you guys, work hard, be consistent. You can do anything you want in life, man. Just stay consistent, set a goal, and just buckle down and do the work, man. You gotta put in the work, and you can do things that you would never ever imagine. But all right, I'm gonna stop rambling. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the FastLaneD gang, baby. If you have any ideas of anything you want to see done to this bike, let me know, comment it down below. I'll be reading all the comments, and we'll do the first ride. Weather's gonna be kind of crappy tomorrow, and it's dark out now, so yeah, but we'll get it done. That'll be the next video, so y'all stay tuned for that, okay? Love y'all, catch y'all next one. We out. Peace. Wow, this is just like unreal to see. Now it's starting to settle in that this is my bike. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart.